what's going on? So, day 7 of the fast. My tongue's a little bit. I know at one point, I thought it was like about 10 days you get like a white tongue or some shit. Kind of like a carpet. But, I'll tell you what, a couple of discoveries I made. So, yesterday I almost gave up my fast because I was feeling weak and a whole bunch of other shit. Now I have reason to believe I was low on electrolytes, even though I'm putting essential minerals or trace minerals and shit inside of my water. I think that it was being too diluted with all the other shit. See, I wasn't drinking a whole lot of water all day. I mean, I would drink some when I get home and some before I leave for work. But a lot of that other time I was, as I said, like I was using water and tea. But I don't know. It said that you can use tea and stuff, 0 calories, whatever, but it leaves this weird film. Like, and I say that because my tongue was fine earlier. And when I go to Horrocks, the grocery store I go to every single day, I was picking up some stuff to do a cleanse or whatever, saltwater flush. And, well, I don't know. I feel like I have carpet tongue. So I ditched the rest of it. I don't know. I guess there's just no place for coffee or tea. So I didn't take any supplements this morning. I just put my minerals in my water. And specifically I got Himalayan salt so I can put more in my water because last night I decided, I almost went home from work early because it was like an eternal struggle inside of me. Every single minute was very painfully obvious to me, and I don't know, super tired, didn't want to move, didn't want to do shit. However, when I went home, I had recently started hearing about people doing like salt flushes and stuff, and I was like, well, at least I'll make the most of my fast and I'll go ahead and do this. 2 teaspoons of Himalayan sea salt that's mixed with 32 ounces or a quart of warm water. And I'm like, okay, I'll try this out. It's supposedly supposed to clean out your bowels and stuff. So I drank it, and almost immediately, not immediately, but maybe about like after 7 minutes or something, I started feeling much better. Like I didn't have as much energy, I didn't have all this other problems, and it worked very well. Like I started pooping, and I mean, I had a couple solids in there, but not too much. But so bizarre because you start expelling, like, I don't know, there were some deep colors in there. Like I had some really dark green shit in there, and I want to say some of it almost looked like sludge. So I'm like, oh my god. So I was like, how the fuck does this work? I guess what it is since you have a lot of sodium content inside of there, the body recognizes it being food, so it carries it and the rest of the stuff all along with it down the bowel tract. And unlike colon hydrotherapy, which I used to do, which I thought was a good method, this actually goes through the entire colon GI tract. So I feel, and from what I'm seeing from other people's testimonies and stuff, that this is a pretty good way to get rid of parasites. Now, one guy was saying you shouldn't do it every single day. Some people are doing it a couple of days in a row. I'm not going to be on this fast for too much longer. I absolutely don't feel like I need food. I don't feel at all bad. Like I feel tip-top shape. Matter of fact, I was doing some pull-ups this morning, and it's like, I don't want to do physical workout before. Yeah, we could just say that day 6 was maybe like just a downing day, but here's my thought. I think that your body wants to detoxify, but you leave all that sludge and stuff inside of your intestinal tract, and it just keeps trying to like reabsorb because it's just sitting there. I don't have anything pushing it out. So I think that was bogging me down. Also, I think that the salt water made me feel so much better because I'm probably was really, really deficient in electrolytes in general. So, new strategy. Fuck all the tea. I'm just going to make sure that I have good quality water with like a good quality salt, and I don't know, just drink that throughout the day, because water is not, the body's not supposed to have pure water all the time. It's water as intended for a human would be from a like a natural spring or something, and that has different different levels of phosphates, magnesium, sodium, a bunch of different stuff, calcium perhaps. So it's all these different minerals that's typically in water, but when we reverse osmosis or distill our water, we're getting rid of a lot of that stuff. I mean, sometimes an advanced system will reintroduce potassium and other stuff, but drinking pure water all day isn't the answer to all, because you need to have some level of minerals still. And I don't think minerals fuck up anything with your fast. I mean, sodium definitely doesn't. Well, none of your basic ones, only macronutrients. So, as they say, your fats, your proteins, and your carbs. But I'm not really messing with those. And I'm not even messing with like small amounts, like no nitro coffee anymore, no anything. I don't know. I don't need any of it, so it's just like there's no point. I just figured, it's a habit. I go there, so I'm like, I might as well get my free coffee or whatever. And I diluted it with water, and I just put a small amount of tea and coffee in there just for like fun. But I just took a couple sips, got carpet tongue, and I threw that shit away. You don't need it. It's not doing your body a service. But yeah, day 7, going strong. I mean, I'm gonna end it for social reasons soon enough, just so I can eat at the cottage. But it's still at the end of the week, so I might extend this a couple more days. I might go day 8, day 9, day 10. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. So Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll break my fast on Friday. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be badass. But I'm not too sure. But I'll tell you what, if you're struggling with your fast, or you're starting to feel like really fucked up, then something you probably want to do is do a saltwater flush and see how that makes you feel. Because you don't want to be struggling during a fast. And that's plain and simple. I mean, your body switches gears, so it's able to eat different parts from your fat stores. So it's like you should never have a real bad sense of weakness. And when you do have a lot of weakness, I'd say it's your electrolytes first. So check that out. Or you're just like overweight and had a bad diet and just never fasted. I mean, you could have a couple, but I didn't have problems for the first like 4 or 5 days. So well, that's all for today, and hopefully that helps somebody out there.